today I'm actually going to be popping down to the States to go pick up an order, and for the first time I'm going to be going to Trader Joe's. I've never been, so it's going to be a new experience, so let's go. Just picked up some cash. Thankfully I am with a credit union, so it's very easy to get cash down here because there's credit unions everywhere, which is kind of nice. So we got some cash. I do prefer to shop in cash when I'm down here, then I don't overspend, and I'm not tempted to buy too much. So I kind of set my limit that way, and then when the cash runs out, the cash runs out. You just can't buy anymore. So now we're gonna head to the mall to pick up my order first, and then go get some food. Finished up at the mall, now we're at Trader Joe's. I got all of my items and they actually fit, so they're all coming home with me. And we're back home now. Trader Joe's is pretty cool, actually. Like all the food there is geared more towards the healthy lifestyle, so I appreciate that because I am trying to eat better, and they clearly display all the information and they really make it clear if it's gluten-free or not and all the things you need to know. So I really appreciated that. I did pick up some stuff there. I got my clothes, and I'm gonna head inside now, and I will try and remember to show you the rest of my night. I still have my computer work to do, and I want to organize some outfits for this week just so that they're ready to go. In a random border story, the border guard when I was going in, so the American border guard, he actually was super nice, which is strange because the border guards always get such a rap for being more mean and stern, and especially on on the American one when you're first entering from Canada. Yeah, by Canadian standards they're not usually very nice, but this one actually told me, like, have a great trip, enjoy your day, and it was so strange to me because it was so nice and I wasn't expecting it. So that was kind of a little brightness in my day. And then coming back into Canada was super easy. I did pick up gas down there, which gas up here, $1.53 a liter. Gas down there I got at $3.19 a gallon, so there is a savings, and even with the conversion rate of American to Canadian dollars, it's still like a significant savings. So yeah, I actually got gas for way cheaper than I normally get it, so that was kind of nice little bonus there. God, the lighting is truly terrible in here. Today is a studio day. I had to rush in and kind of just get set up because my first student decided to come in early and just kind of walk in and start setting up. So I had to really quickly just get going and get everything set up and just start. So I am waiting on a student right now, but they may be a no-show at this point, so we will see. But today was supposed to be a 3 to 9 straight students, no stop today, so we will see how it turns out, and I'll check in later. It's 10 p.m. I'm now home. That was a long day. Usually I have a break in there, but I filled it in with a makeup lesson today. And I scheduled a couple extra ones today as well, just to sort of keep catch up, because I've had a lot of students not telling me when they're going to be away, and then suddenly just up and leaving and giving me only a couple days notice. And I try and be nice to give makeups, but it's always a gray area. Usually day of I don't, unless it's an emergency, and those, of course, kids in hospital, or if they split open their lip, obviously they're not going to be playing a woodwind instrument. So I'm usually pretty lenient with makeups, but I do have certain kind of ground rules that I like to keep. So I always have to remind them of that it's just to be fair to both of us, so that I kind of stay accountable for them, and so do they, so they don't take advantage of the makeups and kind of just rebook in whenever they want. So tonight, I'm probably just going to go to bed because I'm really tired. As I probably mentioned earlier, Saturday I worked until about 1:30 in the morning, which meant that I got home around 2:30 and only into bed around 3:30, and then I had to be up on Sunday regular time because my body will not let me sleep in that much, so I had to be up and get going that day. So yeah, I'm feeling that lack of sleep right now. So hopefully tomorrow I'll wake up and have more energy. and let's get in and go to bed. So it's now actually the end of Tuesday. As soon as I got into the studio, it was just go, go, go. Like, my students were early and then they weren't coming in. And then I had to call parents, be like, oh, are you coming in today? Or what's happening? And booking makeup lessons. And it was just chaos. And then by the time I got to my half hour of like lunch/dinner break, it's like at 5 o'clock. So it's kind of like early dinner, like late lunch, I guess. I was just ready to eat, so I did not whip out my camera. And there was a coworker that was kind of in and out, so I didn't want to have them on film and all of that. But today went okay. It was not a great day. It was not a bad day. It was just okay. A little hectic, but not so much that I can't handle it. But I had to bring home my clarinet, my flute, and my saxophone today, so I have a lot of gear to carry in, so I'm gonna do that now, load in, and I may or may not show you the rest of my night. We will see. I have a couple things to try and find on the computer. Someone wants some songs printed out, so I have to find those. And I want to update my schedule because, as I said, I booked in a lot of makeup lessons today, and I have to make sure that they transferred into my iCal on my computer so that I don't double book people. And I had new people coming in, and yeah, we just need to double check all the scheduling. And I need to make sure to get my tires out because I want to put them in my trunk because I have a tire changeover appointment first thing Thursday, and tomorrow I actually have a rehearsal until 9:30, so I won't be home until almost 10. And yeah, it's gonna be a long day tomorrow, but I'm gonna take you with me. Tomorrow we are not in the studio. Tomorrow we are in home and kind of driving around places, so we'll see how much I can vlog in there, but I will show you, hopefully be loading in all this stuff as the next clip, and then tomorrow. Today we are not in the studio, we are out and about. We are going to do our in-home lessons today. So far I've gotten 2 loads of laundry done. I walked the dog for a good hour, as you saw in that wine clip. And now I'm about to head out to get some lessons done, and then we have a rehearsal tonight. And you know it's going to be a bit of a rough day when you're exhausted after your hour-long walk and your front window just cracked on your car. I am impressed. Heading into student number 2 now. It is the most beautiful day. It is like sunny and 25 degrees, and it's been pouring rain here, so that's amazing. I've actually been wearing shorts, and today it's actually warranted because it's so nice out and so hot. Like, let's see if I can give you some of the sky. Yeah, clear blue sky. So very nice. Although I'm gonna be stuck inside for the rest of today, so let's head in. Alright, instruments are changed up. We now have our alto in here, and we're headed to rehearsal. Right, time to head home. I'm gonna probably spend the rest of the night just doing some computer work and eating, so I will see you guys tomorrow. It is Thursday. I just got back from picking up my car, got the tires changed, so those are the winter ones in the back now. We officially have summer ones on, and we have summer weather, which is kind of funny. Beginning of the month it was snow, and now it's just like the most beautiful sunny day outside and in the mid-20s. it's like, I think it's at 25. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful out. So I am kind of trying to be outside as much as possible. I actually got a sunburn from being outside the last 2 days, so I'm not mad about it this time. I really like the sun. I always find I'm in such a better mood when the weather is nice out. So I'm very thankful for that. I've got to get these tires into the garage, and then I have to pack up all of my stuff, prep lunch for today, which I already started working on, and then we're going to head to the studio. Hello everyone and welcome to Friday. So today has actually gone by pretty quickly. I'm just waiting for my last student now, so the day is pretty much done, but it took a while. I had to go get my tires re-torqued this morning because they have to be torqued after the first 100 kilometers, so those got redone. I got a few things done on the computer, but not quite everything. I need to do some editing. And tomorrow's actually a busy day. I will be teaching from 10 to 3:30, and then I have to rush back to the city I live in because I am going to a local musical. So I have to get home, I have to make dinner, and then I have to get ready for the show, and then I have to go to it. So tomorrow's going to be a little bit busy and I won't get too much done. And then Sunday we're actually heading to a concert. So it's gonna be a bit of a busy day that day too. So yeah, today has just been like working, catching up. I did answer some calls, I did answer some emails, like, you know, just like the most boring stuff, so I didn't want to film any of it. Yeah, you can tell today is rough when I get a second coffee. Yeah. Went out and got a second coffee and then another snack. So I got potato wedges even after I had my dinner because we're doing too much work and too much thinking stuff. Extra food always just like helps. So yeah, so I'm gonna let you go now because I have my last student and I will catch up with you tonight. A side note, the last few days have actually been shorts weather. So I have been rocking some new shorts that I picked up and I really like them. So 4 days wearing shorts and the other day I wore a dress too. So it's been kind of nice to get to wear some summer clothes for a little bit. And yeah, instead of constantly the same pair of jeans. I love my jeans, but sometimes it's nice to wear something different. Hello everybody and happy Saturday. I didn't vlog this morning because I was running out the door really quick, but I'm back home now. It's already like 4 o'clock, so I'm gonna get dinner going because we are going to a musical tonight. One of my teacher friends is putting it on at the high school he teaches at, so I'm very excited to go to it because it's supposed to be good. So we will see. I love musicals in general, so that's always a plus. I'm gonna take my mom, so there might not be a whole lot of vlogging there just because I don't want to put her on camera as well. So it's probably just gonna be us. I do have to fix my face a little bit because, yeah, morning makeup's all like worn off and greasy looking, so we'll have to fix that up so we look presentable. But yeah, I'm just gonna get going on some dinner now. We had a lot of strange things happen today. I actually had one student who was not supposed to come in that apparently called one of our receptionists who was temping in and said that he was actually coming in last weekend. So, you know, he'd be coming in for this weekend, but they called last weekend or came in or something like that. And the message didn't get to me, so that meant that they canceled the makeup lesson I'd booked in his time, then rebooked his lesson, and then not told me about it. So I didn't tell the student that had the makeup lesson scheduled, and it was this huge kerfuffle because, like, they weren't there right at their lesson time. So I took in the makeup lesson because that person was there, and then I just get a knock on the door about halfway through, like, I'm supposed to be having my lesson right now, and it's like, what are you doing here? And it was super confusing for everybody involved, so I felt super bad, but, you know, those things kind of happen when there's not communication between the teachers and the administration, so It's just gonna happen sometimes. There's no real way around it. So I worked that out. I have them coming in for a makeup because I feel really bad that, you know, it's their time. Like, that's their lesson time. It should be their lesson time. And if I would have known, you know, I would never have scheduled someone else in their time. That's not what I would do. So that had to get sorted out. So I'm really behind on everything today, and I'm going to recheck my schedule and re-put all the lessons back in that were canceled, and then re-cancel new ones that are in June. So I have to redo a lot of stuff, and I only had time to get like certain things done, and now I have to redo some of the things that I already did. So it's going to be just a huge mess. So I'm not too excited about that, but let's get going on dinner. Good morning and welcome to Sunday. The upstairs tub decided to drain out into my bedroom, which is awesome. You can see it's all coming down the walls this morning. Isn't my day just nice? Thankfully, it mainly hit the television, which I never watch, so that's a bonus. So we get to clean this up, and we're supposed to go to a concert today, so we're gonna get that done and hopefully get out the door on time. Just got home for the night, and the dog's tail got injured, so we had to clean all that up. And now we can finally relax a bit. So there's about 2 hours left to the weekend, so let's relax and get some editing done.